composed anew from the elements of the first explosion, the first and the last from which all life is derived. A new evolution, Shazam, is our prize. Light! The first star is a mystery, a myth of reality. Light! Acting in its duality, both as a particle and as a wave. Light! Speeding, always constant, from now on. We cannot beat it! Too late, it's gone. Light! Forever going, becoming nominal, yet constant in its travel, pushing out further in a mystery and miss, as a final frontier adventurer, making our egg infinitely broader and taller. Ever later, revolving, gravity collapses further and further, ever deeper into galaxies, groups, clusters and superclusters, all under attraction and detraction of the ever-circling, spinning gravitation, spinning out. We now focus on one smaller solar system, one of the far reaches of this galaxy, far from the mass of the central cataclysm. 8 billion years after first egg was broken and the bang had its own personal big explosion, there could at last become under formation what we know as solar systems, combined from the debris of much older hearts of stars going nova. The death of the previous to make way for the present. But the present, the now, it won't stay for long, but because it will be gone before too long. Made way from the next, made way from the nuclear waste, made from the trash of collapsing under their own weight, the gravitational weight that just can't wait till too late, just the right time to create. And so our sun, it did appear red. Hydrogen fusion into helium was ignited 9 million years after the first explosion under an intense bombardment of meteorites and volcanism. The heaven united in marriage with Gaia, the earth maiden. Night and day distinguishing, years a period, and the great hunger! It could be stopped to be fed. It had cooled quite miserably. The ozone layer had yet to materialize, and the oxygen hadn't yet formalized. Life as we know it, far from considerably. Perpendicular to the axis of the nuclear sun, without atmosphere existent, silent orbit in space, small and indistinguishable, a blip on the event horizon, Gaia was slowly accumulating debris. Until the next evolutionary boom boom! Fear collided at a low, oblique angle. Shazam! The grand collision. Theia, a small protoplanet, attracted by Gaia's gravitation, like two cells of a mass body smashing in sexual unification, combining into a larger crust and shell, creating a small orbiting moon that developed the ocean swell. A new Earth was formed, tilted, larger in its evolutionary frame, tilted to an axis that made the seasons and the clouds, and thus came the first rain. And once again we see the eternal union, one body mass orbited by its companion. Theia sank to the new Earth's cool, the planet still ever cooled. The gases released, ammonia, methane, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, and the ever hydrogen. Watch out! Because now we're releasing the madness of Poseidon. Birthed from ice from a million different comets, Poseidon sets forth to conquer our planet. That in all forever wars, a victor will later be the loser. From the crust within, earthquakes broke the surface in a volcanic slaughter. The first island, like an atom, surrounded by vast overarching water, grew and grew into Pangaea, the landmass of all continents near and far like hearts, made from the very earthquakes that will then rip them apart. Poseidon lost his war, but a new battle, it always starts. And so that battle, the impact of photosynthesis, maybe this is what we should call Genesis. Oxygen emerges as the waste from this process. The oceans are turned green, and the ozone layer is first seen. The